Hi, it's Bruce Jordan, and I'm back to talk to you about PRISM. This is our concept of producing inventory in a stalled market. And today we're going to talk about it from a seller's perspective. And I think maybe the best way to do that is to tell you a little story about Bruce. 3.5 years ago, my wife and I were thinking about moving closer to my office here in the tech center, and she had a place in Stapleton, and we were looking at a place in Centennial. Here's the problem. My mother-in-law was living with us at the time, was pretty ill. We had 3 dogs and a lot of stuff to move. And the last thing I wanted to do was be obligated to sell the place in Stapleton and have no place to go other than a short-term rental. So basically what we did, simple concept, I included language in our contract of sale, which basically provided an opportunity for Susie and I to find a replacement home, secure that contractually so we could close on that home before we're obligated to sell to Mr. and Mrs. Buyer. The buyers wanted the place. It was still a pretty good market then. They were willing to wait to give us that assurance. We went forward. We closed on the transaction that we were purchasing. We sold to those buyers, and everybody, as you might say, lived happily ever after. But here's the benefit. We got a reasonable price for our property, and we had the assurance when we sold that place that we would have a smooth transition into a new home. Now, if you recall from the first video, we were talking about the fact that sellers are reluctant to enter the market for fear that they're going to sell their home too quickly. Think about this. Everybody talks about lack of inventory. If you talk about inventory as listings, yeah, there is a lack of inventory. It's only 25% of what a normal market is. But if you talk about the housing stock, the number of houses that are out there that people have been in for 6 to 10 years, that have a lot of equity in, and who may want to move for whatever reason, they need a bigger house, they want to be in a different school district, maybe they need a smaller house, what have you. There's lots of inventory to be had, and it's accessible from those people if you approach it with a new paradigm, with a new spectrum of thought, and that we're calling PRISM. Thank you very much.